Welcome back. A long holiday weekend is here, and it's going to be a hot weekend as well. So here's the question this morning. How can you still exercise outside and keep things safe at the same time? 9 News medical expert Dr. Kohli here to talk about that. No question, it is more difficult, at least I find it more difficult, to exercise outside when it's hot. I'm reading that the heat is actually keeping people from exercising. Is that the same thing you're finding?
It is true. In fact, that is the advice doctors had been giving. But what we're realizing is that if we stop people from exercising now, we are going to have 470,000 to 700,000 premature deaths by the year 2050. So we actually had it backwards. We were saying don't go outside and exercise. Now we're saying exercise smarter.
Clearly, you get more tired more quickly when you exercise outside. I usually stop sooner when I'm exercising or doing anything active outside.
There's a reason for that.
Well, I want to know what the reason is.
Yeah, so essentially when you're exercising, what happens? Your heart diverts blood to your muscles, right? Because they need it. But then the muscles get warm. The way that they give off that heat is by diverting blood to your skin as well. When it's extra hot, they have to do both things kind of in overdrive. Okay. So your body's essentially working twice as hard. And it's not just that you feel tired. You can actually have an increased risk of heart attacks, of strokes, of cardiac arrhythmias if you're a patient who has heart disease already. So it can be a more dangerous environment to exercise as well because of the physiology.
I'm smiling as you're giving that answer because it made me think of my mom. Now, my mom watches like every day from Philadelphia. She watches the show like all 4.5, 5.5 hours.
Hi, Drew's mom.
Every time, when I came inside, like when I was 8, 9 years old, I'd be all hot and sweaty playing out in that 95-degree heat, all the humidity. She would have me run my wrists under cold water. Now, I said to myself, I don't know if this is really doing anything. Was there any medical benefit to me running my wrists under cold water?
Mom is brilliant.
Really?
Yes. In fact, that is what doctors recommend. So if you're getting overheated, you definitely want to submerge. And it's nice because the forearms and the wrists are places where we can lose a lot of heat. But people even say you can squirt all this water on yourselves. You know how they throw the Gatorade on the people after the Super Bowl? That actually helps to cool you because of the evaporative effect. It's called immersion cooling. So that's a really nice way to cool yourselves afterwards. But even, Drew, beforehand, Mom could have cooled you. She could have put some wet towels around your neck, or she could have had you have like an icy, you know, those iced drinks.
She just threw me right outside.
None of that.
and then helped me after the fact.
Afterwards.
Still, I'm very impressed. Actually, you just made her day. I promise you. She's going to call after the show and say, I can't believe I was right all those years ago. Bottom line, should we be exercising differently if we do continue to exercise outside?
Yes, you have to change your exercise routine. Now, the amazing thing about the body is that it can acclimate really well. In fact, if you exercise outside for 7 to 14 days, your plasma volume, which is how much blood is circulating, increases. The rate at which you sweat also increases. So your body starts to adapt, but you have to give it that 7 to 14 days to adapt. So here's what I recommend. Normally, let's say you exercise for 30 minutes, you're going to cut that in half. So when you're exercising outside, you're going to only exercise 15 minutes, and you're going to take more frequent breaks for those 7 to 14 days until your body really sort of acclimates. Of course, you're going to wear light, airy clothing. You're not wearing anything cotton because cotton absorbs the moisture, keeps the heat close to your skin, and you want to make sure to wear light colors because they don't absorb the sunlight either.
So you're telling me, you're not suggesting, you're telling me if I'm going to exercise outside in the heat, I have to cut the exercise time down in half.
For the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then after that, once your body's had those physiologic adaptations, you can slowly start to push it back up. You also have to take more breaks, and you have to prepare your body to exercise outside. So in addition to Mom's cooling trick with the towel or the hot water, the cold water on the wrists, you actually want to cool yourself from inside as well. So the way to do that is to either have some cooling snacks like iced fruit pops that are recommended by the American Heart Association, but ones you make at home, not the ones you buy at the store because those are full of sugar. You want to avoid any caffeinated beverages or energy drinks, and you want to hydrate for about 2 hours before you go outside because having a lower body temperature when you start exercising makes you less likely to overheat.
Great information. Before we let you go, we're going to have some fun with Dr. Kohli here because we do have a weather segment next and then World Cup highlights coming up in our next segment. But our producer for this hour, Alex Budish, good man that he is, he insisted on creating this natural transition from your segment to soccer highlights, and that gives us this. From Dr. Kohli, we have Dr. Goalie. What do you think? Did we do good?
It looks just like me. I mean, I could be in the World Cup next year.
Look at you, playing outside in the heat, dominating there between
But I'm
the pipes.
drinking water, and I'm making sure to run my wrists under cold water as well.
Dr. Goalie always exercises the right way. Say good morning to Dr. Goalie and say goodbye.